If you're just getting into Valorant, or if you've played for a while, you might be changing your crosshair every single game. Now, I don't advise doing this, but it's hard because there are a ton of options when it comes to choosing a Valorant crosshair. And I swear, some of them shoot different than others. Now, look, there's a lot of things you can do when making a crosshair. It's pretty much a sandbox, but lucky for you, I made the top 10 crosshairs in Valorant, and we're going to try them all on console and see which one is the best. Enjoy the video. All right, now first up, we have the dot crosshair. Definitely one of the most popular crosshairs in Val, but generally speaking, if your aim is all over the place, a dot is going to make it feel even wobblier. You got to kind of be a shooter to use a dot crosshair, but it's a popular one, and that's the one we're going to jump into first. I'm really interested to see which one of these performs the best. I've probably used all of these except the Flappy Bird crosshair at some point in time, so I'm actually interested in the data that comes out of this. Or maybe I just warm up, so we'll see.
Night, night.
Smoke's down.
I can't believe he played there. Dot crosshair, 1 for 1. These guys flanked really early last time, so might be another one of those.
One enemy remaining.
It's just hard to beat the dot. Hard to beat.
Thought to try harder.
Switching sides. Match point.
I'm out of here.
Already on match point with the dot crosshair? Coincidence? I think not. Now look, the biggest thing about the dot is if your aim is on, your settings feel good, your shot feels good, you just take the dot and you put it on their head. Now what I mean by that is with different crosshairs, you basically put them in the center of the gap or something like that, or basically use like the vertical and horizontal lines to line up a headshot. The dot's just a circle on the map, and you just put it on their head. So it's very much an aimer's crosshair. But when your shot's weird, nothing feels worse than a dot crosshair. But this is why it's great. Would have been cool, man. We got a big flank. Don't let me down. Oh, I mean, yeah. The dot crosshair just doesn't miss those. That's the thing.
The hunt begins.
Spike down A.
I don't know what my muscle memory did to dash right there, but it was not the right thing. I think I pressed my paddle. Should have pressed R1. I don't know.
Smoke's down.
Now, general rule of thumb for this crosshair video, if you ever see anyone's crosshair like moving around while they're shooting or while they're moving or switching guns, it just means that they have their shooting error or their movement error on. In general, most players turn this off, but in the beginning of playing, sometimes it can be good to keep them on just to give you an indicator of like when to stop moving or stop spraying, but it makes your crosshair look weird, so I don't use them. Oh no, dot crosshair. It's OP. It's OP, gentlemen.
Enemy kill.
Big money flank. Big money flank. Come on, Gecko.
Planted.
One bullet. No.
Standing.
We're going OT, boys.
One down.
That's a dink. No. 89 head dink. No for the dot crosshair brotherhood. Come on, Kev.
Coming through.
Oh, that's huge out of brim. She's hit 89. Dot crosshair brother.
Remaining.
Gotta go.
Finish it.
Down B.
Oh no. Oh. Yes.
Next.
Dot crosshair for the win.
Mercy. I'm glad it's over.
The next one we're going to jump into is the mid-space cross. Pretty much this is a default, or you'll hear people say like a 1-4-1-2 or 1-4-2-2. This is a very popular one, especially among pro players. This is a crosshair with a gap in the middle. This is bread and butter. This one should be good. All right, cross with a space. We got it in cyan with the outlines on. I think this is like a 3 offset, which means that space in the middle is just a little bigger. The 2 offset looks a little bit different on console, so we're going to give this a go. But still a fantastic crosshair, extremely popular. Instead of putting the dot on them, so we're not putting the actual pixels of the crosshair on them, we're putting the space between the pixels on them. There is probably like some neurological like science in that based on what type of person you are, but let's see which one I am.
It's you and me.
Oh, he ulted. Where's your body, ISO? Is that it?
See ya.
We found it. We found you, ISO. Oh. I am not as good with this crosshair. I'm going to be the first one to say it. I need to put the pixels on them. Now, also, with the crosshairs like this that are not a dot, again, we're all just head casers. Everyone that plays Valorant and changes their crosshairs, we're all just head casing. But what people say about this one, it is that you can spray with it, where you can't spray with the dot. So, let's see if they're right.
Keep up.
W spray. W spray. Guys, I'm getting slammed with the space in the middle cross. I'm getting absolutely slammed. It was not pretty, boys. It was not pretty. No, he was there. All right, boys, backs against the wall.
Your hearts are pounding.
With the space in the middle cross. I gotta be honest, man. It's been a while since I used this one, and there's a reason that I switched off. I can't aim with this one. I think my brain just wants to put the blue on the head, and that is not what you do with this. You got to figure out what type of person you are. Do you put it on their head or put their head in the space?
Bye.
There we go. Redemption. I'm one-y. I got blessed. I got blessed. Those were terrible shots. No.
One enemy remaining.
We'll take a blessing. Just to get us to the next round. Yes. Starting strong. I'm sorry, Gap Crosshair users. I failed you. That'll work. Gap Crosshair. We're making a comeback. We're mounting a comeback. W spray to the thighs. Omen on sight. W spray to the thighs. Okay. Maybe if you shoot legs, this crosshair is perfect for you. We got to try the Phantom again. Because I need to spray with this. I cannot one tap with this crosshair. No.
Spike down A.
W spam. W spray. This is all you have to do with this crosshair. I figured it out. W spray. Come on, space in the middle. No. 105.
Clutch.
I got too greedy, but I thought we discovered the secret sauce, man. You just run and hold the trigger down with that crosshair. Okay, overall, we kind of redeemed ourselves. I am not very good with that crosshair, but again, I never have been. I still think it's a great crosshair. Maybe it's just not for me. Let's go to the next one. Next is the solid cross. This is very similar to the crosshair with the gap in the middle. It's just solid. This is kind of a hybrid between the dot and a cross with a space in the middle. Very popular. Honestly, one of my favorites. This one should be money. All right, this next one should be a little more favorable to me. This is a crosshair where you put the pixels on their head versus put their head between the pixels. So, should be better with the cross. Fingers crossed. Ooh, see, just right off the bat, I just feel comfortable. And what I like about this kind of cross, you get the benefits of the the actual cross shape to be able to line stuff up, like head height and stuff. You basically have like 2 visual guides rather than the dot. You just kind of have to know where it is. But you also have the benefit of a very small crosshair that you just put on them. We got to condition them to this smoke, boys. Spam through. Nothing. Oh, there it is. All right. 2 there and an op. We do not go there. What we do is this.
Still in sight.
I don't want to be dramatic, but that was the worst harbor wall ever put down in the history of the game. I know I'm 1 in 3.
Don't save anything.
I just expected the harbor wall to block off a link so I could look over it. Okay, that was my fault. I did not communicate it. I did not ask for it. I just would never expect a real human being to put down that wall. That's all. Lurking up through garage, killing 3. Leave me alone.
I suggest you move.
Stay down. My ult's ready.
That was my 3rd, too.
I would apologize to them, but
We're right back on. We're right back on track. It's giving C-Long.
I suggest you move.
We must get active. We must get active.
Spike down. C.
W. Here we go. This is an ADS 1-tap on Raze. Oh, not a 1-tap. That'll do the job, though. Ah. It was just... Ooh, if he had a different haircut, that hits. W crosshair.
Spike planted.
This harbor is trolling!
Careful here.
1 enemy remaining.
3, ultimate ready. Let's turn the tide. Shukri, thank you.
Reloading.
GG's! Very weird game overall. I was being sabotaged. I went 8 and 8. Wow. Not a good performance from your boy on the solid cross. Going next. Next up is kind of a hybrid. It's a switch up of the original dot, and this is a hollow dot. So this is basically like you drew a circle on a piece of paper. This is what you're using with. There's a couple streamers that actually make this look really good. Shout out Ethos for this crosshair. This one is weird, but it's surprisingly good. Let's dive into it. Now, there's a couple different like size variants that you could do of the hollow circle. But I'm basically using the one where like it won't screw you up if they're super long range either. So pretty much at long range, you would literally just put them right in there and take their picture kind of thing. So let's get to shooting. Oh, please. No server trip. 1. Oh.
1 down.
Oh, boys, we may have found it. We found it.
Last 1 down.
Oh, no. Y'all got to try this one. ESPN top 10 plays of the week. We've got a hollow circle crosshair and 4 shots of a sheriff.
Got him. My ult's ready.
Okay, okay. I overheated. Crosshair still rips.
Here. I'll find you. Marked 1.
There we go. Whoa, whoa. You guys didn't see anything. Whoa. Whoa, I think I'm lagging. Whoa. These servers are terrible. All right, okay, listen. It's raining outside. The sun was in my eyes. There's like a weird draft in here. Couldn't have been the Crosshair's fault. Okay, overall, kind of weird to use. It's been a long time since I used it. I do like it though. And that sheriff round, cinema. The next one, if you don't have any good vision, you're probably not even going to see this crosshair. This is a pixel. This is the smallest dot as you can put in the game, and it literally looks like you have a dead pixel on your monitor. We'll see if we can even see it on console, but let's see if we can tap some heads. I mean, wow. I'm really squinting in there, boys. It's just a tiny little baby red dot. If you don't have good eyesight or you ain't got your glasses or your contacts on, good luck with this one.
Down with.
That was lucky. Okay. Early success.
Here. Duck, my ult's ready. 3.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, that was a potential ace. That felt pretty good. Okay.
Last round before the switch. Nothing.
Aim small, miss small.
It's you and me.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
Slammed.
Ooh.
Right there.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Let's go.
Water rising.
We're moving. That ISO got slammed too. He didn't pop his shield. We're playing good with the dead pixel, chat. I'm surprised. I thought it would be way harder to see than it is because it is just so tiny. And granted, in that one gunfight, I got absolutely lost, like Apple Maps lost. But it's really good so far.
Healer down. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Got him.
Woo! Come on now.
Sudden.
You got to put those pixels on them.
What's this?
Let's get him.
Attackers win.
Ooh, let's go. Best performance so far on a crosshair I've never tried. Is Pixel the new meta? Whoo, we were tapping heads, baby. Hold on. I'm actually shocked by that one. Next up is one of my personal favorites. It is the thin cross, very similar to the solid cross. It's just even thinner. It kind of feels like a very, very small sniper crosshair. Honestly, one of my favorites. I hope this one performs well. All right, so we just swapped from the Pixel crosshair. Performed surprisingly well with that. What's interesting is this next one that we're going to is like a thin cross, and it's actually a variant of what I use on a daily basis for my PC games. So it's basically like the solid cross, but it's thinner and just a little bit like longer dimension wise than the solid cross. But hopefully this one goes well because this is what I use, but we'll see how it stacks up against the dot. It's a little bit better with the 5 links, so sorry for the last second adjustments, but it does not look the same in game as it does in preview in the menus. You can see it right here. It's actually like not that thin of a crosshair. And then when you go into settings and actually look at my crosshair, up at the top right, it's extremely thin. It just doesn't translate to game, which is weird, but good to know.
Get out of my way. Your fault. Here.
Last player standing.
I am whiffing with these crosses. All right, here we go. Cross redemption.
Enemy kill.
One enemy
Duck,
remaining.
my ult's ready.
Last
This
player
is
standing.
nothing.
No, I didn't have time. Match point. Oh, this one might be the worst beatdown yet, chat. It's not good. It's not good. Yes, there we go. Dial it in.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
3.
No, I almost saved us. A little bit of redemption, but I'm just hitting way more body with the cross. Oh, we're good. He let the game continue.
Clutch.
W random. Yeah, you see how much chest I'm hitting on these guys? I can't use it. I can't use it.
Last player standing.
Oh, what a whiff. Oh, it hurt so bad. Okay, well, through a lot of pain and disappointment with myself and my abilities, I am learning through all of this. I think I am better with a dot. Because that was rough. After that, kind of a spin of the dot again, and this is a diamond crosshair. We're starting to get into the weirder ones. Sometimes when you see crosshairs like these last three, you're like, oh, my teammates are throwing. But maybe, just maybe, there's some secret sauce in here. Let's try out the diamond. Next crosshair is going to be a little bit off the beaten path in terms of like popularity and use by like really high ranked or pro players, but this is the diamond. Again, I haven't tried this one on console yet, so I'm interested to see if it looks the same as it should on PC, but it's kind of like the hollow circle. It's kind of like a dot, but it's a diamond. It's kind of like a square shape in the middle. There's a couple variants as well, where it's like a thinner, more closed diamond, but I see this one a little more. So I'm gonna try this diamond out. Again, I've never used this one, but theoretically it should be okay. Because it's similar. It's like dot crosshair's kind of quirky cousin. Oh, we could have had it all. Oh, I got a collat. That's actually good enough. I'm just saying I got the only 2 kills and I got it with 1 bullet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it in game, but I'm gonna say it in here. Oh, we're failing. We're failing. We're failing. We're failing. We're failing. We're failing. I'm whiffing. It's my fault. It's all me. All my fault. Oh, clean. Clean one tap. Clean one tap. Oh.
Here. Enemy kill.
Clean one taps though so far. This one's not bad. This one feels pretty good to me. And with all of this, with all of these crosshair, it is very much user dependent. You got to kind of try a bunch of them out and figure out how your brain best processes putting the crosshair on their head. And you just got to figure out and try it. And when you notice some patterns, just stick to it. We're in, we're in, we're in, we're in, we're in. Uh-oh.
Who's next?
Yes? Yours on me?
Spike down B. 1 enemy remaining.
Wild play. Oh, let's go!
Outrun me.
Yo, Diamond. Diamond kind of nice.
Switching sides.
Oh,
Shot.
it's sweet chin music. It's just so beautiful. Uh-oh. I'm whiffing. Okay. Okay. That was my fault. That was my fault. Not the crosshair's fault. That was my bad. Shooting error graph. Looked like my vitals were crashing. It was just like the, you know, I'm obviously a little more used to a dot, so it was kind of like the angles that really threw me off there. I'm pretty sure. That's just good timing right there, Omen. Whoa. Movement.
1 enemy
W
remaining.
spray. Wallbang. Get her! Ah!
Attackers
Not
win.
bad on the diamond. Not bad.
Thank you.
Let's see what we went. 11 and 4. That's a good combat record. All right, now we're really getting fancy with it. We've used all the pro crosshairs. Let's have some fun. Let's go with some art. Let's try out the cherry blossom crosshair. All right, boys. Now this is I don't know how this is gonna go,
Let's go.
if I'm honest. I've never used the true cherry blossom crosshair. I've used a couple little variations, but I mean, this one is straight blossom.
Kill her before she becomes
Okay.
monstrous.
Oh no. Oh boys, we have a huge problem. It does not look the same. It does not look the same. This is an emergency. It looks so much better in the menus. Let's see if we can salvage this. Let's try 30% and 70%. Oh, it's better, but it's horrible, boys. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Unless it's godlike. It's still giving cherry blossom, but it does not work the same on console. Imagine it's godlike.
Duck.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
if that would have hit, I would have freaked out, dude.
One enemy remaining.
I would have freaked out, actually.
Spike down A.
You actually did me very well. I don't even know if you guys could see this thing. It, like, remotely looks like a cherry blossom. In the previews, it just looks so good. That's weird. All right. I'm playing a horror game. Yes.
Got him.
Cherry blossom, dude.
Last player standing.
Cherry blossom.
Spike down mid.
Okay, okay. Okay, all right, all right. I get it. I get it. It's a quirky thing. Ooh, that felt good though. That was a nice repeat. Yes, W spray. I did not mean to do that. I thought I could make it up there in the updraft. I didn't. Double positive with the scuffed cherry blossom? Oh no. We're gambling, boys. W gamble. W gamble.
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
Drop down.
Spike
360.
down A.
One tap. Come on. Come on.
No charges left.
No.
Last player standing.
It was a second too early. I'm scamming. That's my fault. This crosshair makes you do weird and quirky things, man. I can't explain it. I just updrafted over a mid wall and just sprayed with my ankles. It's the crosshair, dude. It's affecting me.
Last player standing.
1v4. Cherry blossom crosshair.
Defenders win.
Don't use the cherry blossom crosshair, please. Goodness, that was all my fault. Oh, I can't even. Oh. Go next. Go next. Now, if we're making a crosshair video, you have to pay homage to the greats. And that, of course, is the Flappy Bird crosshair. I mean, it's so big. Bigger crosshair equals bigger hitbox, right? Okay, boys. After that performance, I'm still shook from getting 180 world starred
Let's go.
by the Sage with the cherry blossom crosshair, but I have terrible news. This is only going to get worse because now it's time for perhaps the trolliest crosshair in Valorant history. It's Flappy Bird time. Oh my lord. I've heard rumors. I've seen myths about this crosshair, but never have I taken it into game. This is insane. If I see this in a rated game, I'm insta reporting whoever's using it. I just can't believe you can make this in this game. I mean,
Spike down
Yeah.
A.
yeah. Come on, Flappy Bird crosshair. You and me now. I mean, wow.
Spike
Wow.
down A.
They were standing still and I couldn't hit a bullet. Not gonna lie, boys. This one's not the move. All right, maybe this is like a slow and methodical crosshair. Just put him where the bird's supposed to go. Put him where the bird's supposed to go. Here we go. Slow and methodical, Flappy Bird.
The hunt begins.
Yes. Flappy Bird strikes back.
Spike down B.
Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird.
There you are, you shit.
Let's go. I don't know, chat.
Last round
I
before the
mean,
switch.
maybe it's growing on me. The cool thing about the Flappy Bird crosshair is like you don't even have to stop moving. Oh, Flappy Bird. A Flappy Bird one tap is a beautiful thing. They're flanked.
Reloading. There. Enemy spotted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Reloading.
oh no. Crosshair too big.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Let's go! 3K Flappy Bird. I am ashamed that I'm doing better with this crosshair than I am with the crosshair that I use on PC. I'm ashamed. Oh man, if I didn't have the biggest crosshair in the world, that's a great first blood. Flash in pocket. We're not going to use it. We're GG.
Defenders win.
I think we went even with Flappy Bird, which I'm embarrassed to say is better than other games. So, yeah, we went 7-7. All right. And last but not least, no crosshair equals best crosshair. I think I read that somewhere. Let's see if they're right. For our 10th and final crosshair, this is for those guys that just can't make a decision. No crosshair. Is it the best option? Probably not. Just to clarify, I'm not using any in-monitor crosshair settings. A lot of gaming monitors have like a built-in crosshair thing that you can add. I'm not using any of that. I'm just going to try and put them in the middle of the screen and hope for the best. This is so disorienting. It literally feels like I'm just hip fire hoping for the best. There is nothing in the middle of my screen. Nothing on focus. Nothing on hip fire. This is going to be interesting. It's like I have to get the tracer of the first shot to even figure out where my shots are going. No! This is so hard. Oh, and T. I wish I could have helped. I think I shot like 14 times there and I hit Sky in the shoulder once. We're gonna have to get lucky, boys. This is difficult. Oh, let's go. I got so blessed right there. All right, dude, getting a Vandal one tap with no crosshair. Ooh, this might be the move. I feel like it's easier to do math. All right, let's put it on the O, right in the middle of the O. K, I, N, G. All right, I'm shooting a little to the right. No, 74. Dang it, man. Guys, I hate to tell you, but having a crosshair seems fairly important. Yes. Vandal one tap. No crosshair.
One enemy
Let's go.
My ult's ready.
Come on, Jet. Let's go.
I was the stronger one.
No crosshair 3K. I mean, horribly ugly, but We're getting it done. When I started whiffing on that neon, I was getting PTSD from Breeze, dude. Crazy one tap, no cross. Speak it into existence. Manifest. Help! Oh my gosh. He scared me so bad.
Spike down B.
Yes!
Enemy remaining.
Here, enemy
He's
is under
behind us. Let's go, baby!
That sucks.
ADS is definitely the move. It narrows it down a lot for me. I'm top fragging with no crosshair. Oh my gosh, I did. I wall banged the jet through that box for 88 in the head. We're gonna have to go huge here, boys,
Last player standing.
for the game. No crosshair. Had a dream. That didn't go so well.
Defenders win.
Just cut that part out and just end it. Just say I like lagged out after I got that kill in the chamber. You know what I mean? That didn't go so well. Ah, man. If we weren't lagging, we probably, I don't know, we probably win that game, but what can you do, man? So there you have it. Obviously some trolly crosshairs in there, but overall a very fun experience. It does take a little while if you're doing it in swift play, but you can definitely tell and you can see kind of where you best perform and with what type of crosshair, and continue to narrow it down from there. In general, if you're actually looking for a really good crosshair, just not trying out the trolly ones, I generally stick to the top row of that. The top 5 are the most popular crosshairs, but try them out and let me know if one of those crosshairs works best for you. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video, and I will see you in the next one.